Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sheepworld right here, and back with another video. And today, we're going to be learning a new technique that has been in the community for surprisingly a pretty long time. And if I go on YouTube, and there's no really tutorials on it. Okay, so if I go on YouTube right here, as you can see, if I search 1v1.lol Poak Boost, there's my video right here, but there's shoe boosting, and then there's these montages. If I search 1v1.lol Poak Boost, which is the guy who created the boost, it's still shoe boosting, and then FPS, and then there's my video. So if we also search 1v1.lol Poak, which is the guy who created the boost I'm about to talk about, there's no video about it. Like, it's just insane. So also, if I go to my Discord right here, if I go to Team World Discord and I search has Poak Nerd Poak Booster, I have the fastest poke, I have the best poke. So there's a video of Buck doing it, I mean Duke doing it, sorry. This Poak Boost. And then there's also, okay, so guys, over here I found it. Horizons also did this boost over here, and it's basically a Poak Boost, but there isn't really any video on YouTube that's talking about it. So what we're gonna do in this video is we are going to be teaching you guys what this Poak Boost thing is, but now let's get right into the clip of me doing it in fast motion. Alright guys, so as you guys see, you see that fast motion thing that I just shown, and it's a pretty good boost. I win comp games with it, but the point is that I don't know why people, like, nobody knows about this. So this is called a Poak Boost. It is made by a guy called Poak. I can't seem to find his social media, but it's basically, so you guys know the normal 90s, right? So you do this. So you basically place a wall, a floor, and a ramp, and then just continue boosting like this. And then also you guys know about the shoe boost, where you boost when you're standing in the middle of the ramp and you just boost like this. But then the boost that I'm about to show is actually way max convenient and way better than the methods I've shown over here. So what the method is basically, first you place a cone. Okay, this is a cone, and then you guys know about the cone jump, where you can jump and then place a floor immediately if you're standing on the tip of the cone. Well, this boost is basically you jump with the wall so that it's possible to place the floor, and then you place the cone again. What this does is basically the explanation of my ramp rush. As you guys know, if we place a cone right here and we place a floor, you can phase through. This is the boost of basically the Poak Boost. So basically it's like this. So you stand, the method of doing this is you stand not on the real tip of the cone, but further down. So about here is ideal. And then you jump, and then you place the wall, which is Q for me, shift for the cone for me, and then X, which is the floor for me. So you do it in a sequence of placing the wall, placing the clone, and then placing the cone and the floor at the same time. So what this does is you boost up like this, and then see I am. Look at this. Like, I've been boosting for like 6 stories already. So this is way better because let's do a detailed explanation of this. If you do a normal 90, it consumes 1, 2, 3, 4, 40 pieces of materials. And you know, its materials are very important in comp games after the update has come out that only 1,500 mats are available in comp. So the normal 90s consume even 40 to 50 materials, while the shoe boosts or unprotected 90s, they consume 20 materials, but I do it way slower. I do it sometimes fast, but I can't keep it consistent. And I sometimes lose my shoe boost, as you can see. It's not boosting very smoothly, like I did in the montage. But what the Poak Boost does is you consume 1, 2, 3, or mostly 40 mats, but then you can keep constant without moving your mouse, and then you can still boost very high. So you're consuming 40 mats, but you're boosting like 3 stories a second, like this, and it's like literally the best high ground retake. Like, you don't have to like do these fancy retakes, like you can do this or do this, and then do like, I don't know, like FIFO cones, and then fail my FIFO cone. Like do this, or like do like edits and stuff, side jumps or stuff, or even my ramp rush. You don't even need my ramp rush. You can just literally just poke boost. Oh god. But what this does is it's a combination between your sequence of pressing your keys and your perspective. So if I stand, also your movement too. If I stand on the tip of the cone, like at the very tip, I can still do it, but if I look a bit higher, I can still do it, but if I look a bit more higher, I fail. So you stand at the tip of the cone, but then you have to measure. If I press if I press my key sequence in like a freaking mess, it fails. Like, you can't do it smoothly. You can just only mess it up. So what I recommend is you practice first one by one, and then just head over and do this. Just put all the key combos together. What I did in when I first started doing this Poak Boost is that I basically actually just press Q, X, and Shift all together. Like, I jump and then I do this. You guys can't see, but I'm just pressing all the keys together at the same time. I do it as a sequence, but it's so fast together and so put around together that isn't really obvious. So yeah, overall this is a really good boost to use. I don't know why there aren't really much videos on YouTube for this, but I decided to make a video on this because this boost is actually, it helped me a lot in like comp grind and stuff. So yeah,